Well, good morning. It's Sunday, the 28th of March. I want to talk about two things this morning. I'm still in my sleeping bag. I've had my morning breakfast, and I'm having my second cafe mocha here. I want to talk a little bit about gear. So, food. I eat a lot of food. I don't know. Maybe my digestion is inefficient. Maybe I walk so strangely that I burn up more calories than most people. I eat a lot of food. So this is a light AF food bag. If I'm out for even 3 days between resupply points, this is not enough volume for my food. I've used a Z-Packs food bag, which I like as well. Also not enough volume. So I actually have 4 food bags. This one, which has my lunches in it, and also any extra stuff that I put in sort of with any meal. This bag is my snack bag, which I will always keep up top near my in my pack. And then I have 2 other bags, the black one here, and these are just nylon. I mean, they're not Dyneema or anything like that. It's just a stuff sack. The black one I keep my dinners in, and this red one I keep my breakfasts in. So I'm not thrashing about through all my, oatmeal or whatever, trying to find something in my large food bag. I know which bag the stuff is in. And so while it's, more weight to carry 4 different bags, yeah, I find it more efficient. One interesting thing, this red bag, I sewed myself. One of the first things I ever sewed when I was in this sort of home ec for boys class in junior high school, so I was, I don't know, let's say 13 or 14, something like that. And I've carried this on virtually every backpacking trip in my life. So I still have it. Sentimental value. Okay. Want to talk about something else here. Okay, the other thing really has not a whole lot to do with hiking or the Appalachian Trail, but last night I was sleeping and I was having a dream, and in my dream I was flying. Now, maybe many of you have dreams where you're flying. My experience is they're the best dreams. And normally in my dreams in which I fly, I'm sort of like soaring on little wafts of air, but I can direct it and float around. Last night, I was actually propelling myself through the air, and in my mind, this was because I have gotten in better shape, so I was sort of like doing a dolphin kick, like swimmers do. And I was flying around an Air Force O Club, going around the diners and the people at the bar, basically making a nuisance of myself. So when I woke up from that dream about 2:30 or so, my heart was just filled with joy, because there are few things more joyful than flying, even in a dream. And then it started raining. First it was a little drizzle, and then it got harder, and then the thunder and lightning started. The lightning never got really close to me, so I wasn't terribly worried about it, but it was a pretty heavy rain for most of the night. But I slept very soundly, fell back asleep, and I dreamt of Winston Churchill. Now, psychologists say that our dreams only last a few minutes. Well, not in my case. I know I can dream for hours, and so it was last night. I would wake up, maybe if there was a close thunderclap, and go, oh, okay, well, yep, I'm not in imminent danger. I'm going back to my dream because Churchill is just now in World War I. And so in my dream, I was accompanying a professor through a museum about Churchill. I don't even know if such a thing exists, but I've never been there. And so the bottom line is I dreamt of Churchill for probably 2 or 3 hours until dawn. And so I woke up with joy in my heart from having been flying during the night, and also heartened, because you can't dream of Winston Churchill and not be heartened. So I hope you have joy in your heart today, and I hope that wherever your life takes you today, you also have heart. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get any more video done today, which is why I'm doing this right now, because the forecast is for mostly rain during the day today.
Oh, Blue Ridge Parkway is just right there. I didn't realize it. I heard the car going by. Well, it's still sort of hazy in the distance, but slowly clearing out. Maybe a cell will come back in again. We'll see. Met a number of hikers today, some of whom I've met before. Met, let's see, Turtle Hawk I'd met before. And Cajun and Wheezy met before, south of Daleville. People I'd never met before, whole family at the shelter from Colorado, from the San Juans. So kind of down, we were talking about Continental Divide Trail. Whole family's out here. Grandma, grandpa, doing 60 miles of the AT. Met a guy named Intruder. I was looking at him. He's got a military ball cap on. And at first I couldn't read it. Wasn't close enough. It said A6 Intruder, Vietnam. So his call sign Intruder, or his trail name Intruder. And he just got on here, I guess, in Daleville. And he plans to hike all the way to Bear's Den. I think he said he was 74. Met Grambo. Never met her before. She's even older. She's a Rambo, a Grandma Rambo. So it was nice to talk to her too. Getting sweaty here. Glasses are falling right off my face. Okay. Loving this trail. It's very well graded. It's sort of like miles that have almost like pea gravel on it, or dirt. So it's pretty cruisy, actually. I'd really be making some tracks if I didn't stop and talk to all these people. But they're so interesting, you know, you hear their stories. Yeah. Okay. Maybe there's one right around the bend here. Well, I've had, I don't know, 2 or 3 sessions of showers today. Cleared up for the moment, and I have a few more miles to go into town. But this is something else that's happening in the central Virginia area. The dogwoods are in bloom, and they're very beautiful. I noticed this just 2 days ago. The nice warm day when I went over McAfee Knob, and suddenly there were dogwoods, especially down low. Here I'm coming to even more. Yeah, I love these things. And you know, they're so unobtrusive for most of the year, you kind of overlook them, and then they just got that splash of color in the middle of the forest. Okay, a few more miles into town, going through some meadows, as I recall, as I get close to town, I think.